All right, so we went over adding an employee. Now we're going to go over employee submissions. So an employee is going to see this screen. He's going to click employee. He's going to choose his name, and then whatever pen you assign him, he logs in, and this is what he's going to see. The first thing he wants to do is make sure he's picking the right pay period to add jobs. So let's add a couple jobs. We'll just say hospital. We'll say it's a commercial job. We'll just put today's date. Let's say it's $2,000. No tip. We're on commission. And let's say Carlos and Billy is on the job. So if people are on the job with you, their names are going to be listed here. So let's say they were both on the job. So we check mark them both. And if you notice, it'll automatically default, 10% based on 30%. But if he's supposed to get more, he can adjust that, you know, whatever he wants. So once he does that, he just hits add to the week, and now this job is officially added to that week. Um, so let's add one more. Let's say he just did a residential. Say it's a $200 gutter job, and he did it by himself. He hits add to the week again. So each time you just add a job, it adds to the week. So let's say he's done for the week. So all he needs to do, you make sure he's got the right pay period, hit submit pay sheet. This is just to double check you got the right pay period and then click OK. So, and then he'll see this screen, pay sheet submitted. Hit done. And then it defaults here. So let's add one more employee. So we'll add Carlos here. Um, we're just going to make up some jobs here. Commercial. We'll say $1,000. Let's say he got $100 tip. And let's say he worked with Billy. Again, you'll notice that it defaulted 15-15. It divides 30% up how many people you collect or add to the job. But you still have the flexibility of lowering or raising if you have a lead tech that gets more or whatever. So once we do that, we just add it to the job. Also, one more thing, you'll notice it divides the tip as well. So his tip will reflect 50 since it's a $100 tip on the job. He's got to split it with Billy. So we just add that to the week. So we're just going to say that's all he did. Pay period's right, hit submit, double check, hit OK. Now he's submitted. And that's it. That's how an employee submits.